The retail giant H&M is facing a backlash and a potential boycott in China because it won't source its cotton from Xinjiang province. In a statement last year, H&M said that it was deeply concerned by reports of forced labour and discrimination against Xinjiang's Muslim minorities. Then on Wednesday, the Chinese Communist Youth League posted this message on social media, saying spreading rumours to boycott Xinjiang cotton while wanting to make money in China? Wishful thinking. Shortly after, H&M disappeared from two of China's major shopping platforms. State TV releasing photos mocking the H&M logo, calling it ridiculous. And even celebrities have claimed they're breaking ties with the retailer. Well, people in China have also been voicing their views on the matter. Let's have a quick listen.
I'm on a business trip for 2 days. I'm planning to throw these H&M clothes away when I get back home.
This is our country. They should get out of China. We can choose not to use it, not to wear it. It is just not necessary for us. I think you should respect our country. They won't have a future here if they try to smear China.
These brands are nuts. They boycott the Chinese raw material and they want to continue to sell in China. They're just out of their mind.
Let's talk now to Kerry Allen, our media analyst from BBC Monitoring when it comes to all things China. We're talking not just about H&M here, but also about Nike. Are they effectively being cancelled?
Absolutely. You can't look anywhere on the Chinese internet today and not hear about this story. Adidas as well is being named, and there are celebrities cutting ties with all these big brands that have made historical statements suggesting they might cut cotton if it's sourced from Uyghur forced labour. And outright across Chinese media today, there are all of these posters and campaigns very much saying that companies should get out of China and people should boycott these brands. But yeah, I mean, these are big celebrities that are very popular with young people, and these are high street names. So it's having a huge impact in China. I mean, to the extent that I'm seeing reports today that H&M stores in Shanghai are actually stepping up security. And there have been other H&M stores that have literally within Xinjiang closed today in retaliation to this.
Kerry, the H&M statement, though, that they made about what is happening in Xinjiang was months ago. So why is this happening now?
Well, there's very much an orchestrated campaign to defend Xinjiang as a whole. I mean, basically, there's been a number of statements made by foreign governments, particularly in the West, about Xinjiang in recent weeks, recent months, that China has very much been wanting to defend. And yeah, this is an opportunity now for China to very much say that foreign companies, if they want to work in China, they can't be taking Chinese money. They also have to agree with Chinese politics, and they have to align themselves that way.
Kerry, have we seen an online backlash like this before?
I have seen so many of these, yes. There was a big one back in 2019, very much where, I mean, it was all foreign companies really, but they were particularly nationalists who were looking at their websites. I mean, if you go on fashion websites, for example, one of the first things you see is select your country. And it was very much targeting Taiwan. I mean, if Taiwan was listed as a country, China sees it as a part of China, a province of China. It was extremely critical of these companies and basically saying that it was putting a lot of pressure on them and saying, you need to change this. Otherwise, yeah, the whole nation, 1.4 billion people, may be boycotting your stores.
So how powerful are some of these voices that we're hearing at the moment online?
They're very powerful. I mean, the fact that celebrities are actually cutting their ties, they're influencing young people. Also, one of the things we've been increasingly seeing are nationalist voices growing on foreign platforms like Twitter. I mean, we didn't used to see this back in 2019, really, but you're starting to hear foreign government officials and strong nationalists very, very vocally defending China's views overseas. So this is one of the things that's been really stepping up. It's not so much anymore that China wants to defend its national narrative. It also wants to spread it around the world.
Kerry, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Kerry Allen there. Let's bring you some of the day's other news now.